Hello dear students, we are going to discuss lesson 2 in unit 1, which is organisms, cells to body systems. In the previous lesson we discussed about system and the different components of a system and how the different systems interact with each other. In this lesson we are going to discuss more details about different types of systems. So if you look at the question, look at the picture. How do you think the systems within your body interact to produce sensations like butterflies in your stomach? So if we think about the different systems in our body, they perform different functions, and these systems, they interact with each other. So any feedback, any problem in one system can disturb the functions of the other systems. So what is an organ system? An organ system is two or more organs that work together to perform body functions. Different organ systems, they interact with each other to maintain the internal stability or homeostasis. So if we think about the different organ systems in the human body, like respiratory system, digestive system, circulatory system, these different systems, they interact with each other to maintain homeostasis of the body. So let's say if a person's circulatory system did not function properly, how might other systems such as respiratory system and digestive systems can be affected? So if we think about the circulatory system, if it does not work very well, the person will have less nutrients in their blood, which in turn will not be able to have more energy. So just like the digestive system gives us nutrients, and these nutrients will enter the blood through circulatory system and will be distributed all over the body. So if these nutrients are not distributed, the body will not be able to get enough energy, and it will disturb the homeostasis of the body. What is an organ? So just like we say the different levels of biological organization, the cells, they make tissues, similar tissues make organs make organ system, and different organ systems make a complete organism. So when we come to the part of an organ, it is a group of tissues that carry out specialized functions of the body. When we think about liver, it is an organ. Our stomach is an organ. Our intestine is an organ. These organs combine to make different body systems. What is a tissue? So the lower level of the organization is tissue. It is a group of similar cells that work together to perform a specialized function, usually as a part of an organ. So in the human body, we have four major type of tissues: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle tissue, and nervous tissue, and these tissue perform specialized functions. The lowest level of the cellular organization is biological organization is cell. Cell is the basic unit of life. Different cells perform different functions, and these cells combine to make tissues, further organs, organ systems, and organisms. Now, how the cells differentiate? The process is called cell differentiation. It is a process by which cells become specialized in structure and function. For example, in the picture, the middle cell is unspecialized cell. When it get specialized by cell differentiation, it can make different type of muscle cells, nerve cells, red blood cells, and so on. So the engineering processes, the engineers, they're designing nanobots that can help deliver medicine, move through the bloodstream to reach the different parts of the body. So during surgeries, during the medical health issues, how the engineering process works and the different medicines are delivered to different parts of the body. So when we think about the different type of cells, they have different parts. There are different parts that are common, but different parts that are different from each other. So when we compare prokaryotic cells with eukaryotic cells, they have some similar parts like cell membrane and cytoplasm. But the prokaryotic cells do not have nucleus, while eukaryotic cells, they have nucleus. When we think about cell membrane, this is the outermost boundary of the different cells that allow the materials to move in and out. So the cell membrane will control or maintain homeostasis. Nucleus is the storehouse for most of the genetic information like DNA. It is the large part of the cytoplasm of the most eukaryotic cell is basically the nucleus. Similarly, Golgi apparatus consists of different membrane enclosed spaces that process and deliver proteins. Mitochondria is another part which supplies or provides cells with the energy. Chloroplast. Now the picture shows the plant cell. There are different parts in the plant and animal cells that are similar, but there are some differences as well. So when we think about the plants, algae, fungi and some bacteria, they do have cell wall, which is the outermost layer of the cell membrane. So these are the differences which are not present in the animal cell. Chloroplast, as you can see in the picture, the green part, the green organelle, it is responsible to provide green color to the plants and do the process of photosynthesis.